Hello, and I hope you had a great trading week last week. This week is going to be exciting. We have a full calendar of news. But for those of you that live in the US, it's going to be exciting for you because you have the annual Thanksgiving Day holiday, where in the States they take off Thursday and Friday and fill themselves up with turkey and stuffing and potato salad, fruit salad, banana pudding, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, cranberry sauce, and everything else that goes with that Thanksgiving celebration, and loads of football on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But for those of you that don't live in the US, and that includes me, we do have another week of trading coming up, although there will be less volatility and less liquidity on that Thursday and Friday, but we do have some exciting things coming up. So let's look at this weekly analysis. But before, as I always share with you, my website, rickrayfx.com/profile. That's where you can go to find out more about trading the foreign exchange market. But here we are with a weekly analysis, and this week starting on the 20th of November, 2023. And as always, we look at the fundamental news that will be coming out, and we go to our go-to website, forexfactory.com, to find out the high impact news that's going to be released so we can be up to date and be aware of what's happening with all of that news, the fundamental news. And of course, I look at my trade setups that I shared with you last week and to look at the profit and loss that was incurred and the pending orders, which I have in place for this upcoming week. I will share those with you. And I do that to help you make profit trading the foreign exchange market. So let's jump in and get started with the fundamental news. Okay, that's the high impact news items, the data that will be released during the week. And for that, as you know, we go to forexfactory.com. So looking at the forexfactory.com website, I've taken a screenshot of it. It's an absolutely full calendar, as you see, something every day except Monday. And the main point that I want to bring out to you is that on Tuesday, we have the FOMC statement. Okay, that's normally on a Wednesday, but they brought it forward 24 hours, and that's because of the Thursday and Friday Thanksgiving Day holiday in the US. But these times you see here are Asian times, where I live in Southeast Asia, so be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. Looking at the trade setups that I shared with you last week to look at the profit and loss that was incurred, starting off with the major pairs, the Euro US, we had a buy limit on that one, and it did not open, did not quite hit the pending order on Monday, just missed it by 5 pips. But if you were watching that during the US session on Monday, you saw that it did start to move up. You could have taken that trade, held on to it all week long, and for a close of the US session, finished out the Euro US with 250 pips. The odd US had a buy limit on that one, but that did not get close to the pending order. The New Zealand US, okay, this one did hit the buy limit. It executed on the Tuesday and then gave us a grand total of 182 pips. The pound US, okay, this one did not open, just missed the pending order by about 9 pips. But again, if you saw that move up, that started, the pound US made a big move up on Tuesday, fell down on Wednesday, Thursday, and then went sideways on Friday. But was a good move early Monday, and then a good move on Tuesday on the pound US. With the USD CAD, I had a sell order. Remember, that was market execution, no pending order. I said to sell the USD CAD when the market opened, and it began its run on Monday. As soon as the market opened, went sideways until Tuesday, and then made a big drop Tuesday and Wednesday for a grand total of 175 pips on the USD CAD. The UJ, all right, this one went the wrong direction. Okay, it opened up on Tuesday, went the wrong direction, then came back and did the right direction finally. Okay, there was a buy limit on the UJ, all right, for 40 pips total on that one. You'd have had to close that on Thursday to get that 40 pips. Then the two minor pairs that I share with you, first of all, the Euro CAD, and that was a buy limit, and that did not even get close to the pending order. And then finally, the pound New Zealand, okay, this was a sell limit, and this one opened on Monday, went the wrong direction, did not hit the stop loss, got close, all right, then came back the right direction and went past the entry price, which was 2.0780, and gave us a grand total of 190 pips at the close of the session on Wednesday. Now looking at the pending orders that I have in place for this upcoming week starting on the 20th of November 2023. First of all, the Euro US, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.0870. With the odd US, I have a buy limit at 0.6490. With the New Zealand US, I have a buy limit with the entry price at 0.5965. With the pound US, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.2420. The USD CAD, I have a sell limit with the entry price at 1.3745. And the UJ, no trade. Okay, I'm getting a slightly bearish signal on the day chart for the UJ, but I don't want to go bearish on the UJ because if it's moving down, it's not going to move very far. All right, there is no support from the Central Bank of Japan to support the Japanese yen. And as I've said in last week's video, if you remember, you can almost, almost buy the UJ anytime and make profit. So all we've been seeing here last week was a correction. If you look back, remember a couple of weeks, a massive big run on the UJ, a bullish run. And so what we saw last week was a correction, and I do expect it to continue its bullish move up. But I'll wait until I get clear indication of the direction on my day chart. So when I have something I'm not clear about, it's no trade. All right, let's look at the two minor pairs that I share with you, and that's the Euro CAD. I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.4895. And then the other minor pair I share with you, the Pound New Zealand, I have a neutral signal on the D1 chart. On the day chart, neutral. So for me, that's no trade on the Pound New Zealand. And then, of course, we look at gold. All right, gold. What is gold doing? I said last week, that was the title of my video, Sell Gold, Sell Gold. And we got this strange, unexpected move up. All right, right now, okay, current situation, we have resistance at 2,000, and then above that would be 2009. All right, support is at 1974, and then below that is 1965. The closing price on Friday, as you see here, was 1980.65. So what's it going to do? Well, that's the title of this week's video, which is rinse and repeat. And what do I mean by rinse and repeat? Well, what I mean by that is to buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. And where are we now? We're high. Okay. It got just a few dollars away from that very strong psychological number 2,000. And then Friday's session started to fall away from that. And as you see here on the H4 chart, we have a doji. And on the D1 chart, it closed Friday with a doji. And a doji is a very significant candlestick formation, which indicates indecision in the market. And oftentimes, especially at resistance or support, can indicate a change in direction. So I don't have a signal for this. I'm waiting to see what the market sentiment will be on Monday, but I do expect to see that we will start to see lower prices with it coming up Thanksgiving holiday. And the typical cycle is that you see is profit taking before the Thanksgiving holiday on commodities. So I'm expecting to see this start to move back down towards our support levels, at least to 1974 or 1965, but no specific signal. Be patient, wait and see what happens on Monday, see what the market sentiment is going to be. But it has always been for quite a while, okay, for several months, rinse and repeat. Buy low, sell high. And right now we are at high prices. We reached almost 2,000 on Friday. That's high. You have a double top here. And speaking of candlestick formations, my question for you this week is, if you're an experienced trader, do this for me. Go to the D1 chart, the day one chart, and tell me, do you see an inverted head and shoulders? It is possible. Okay, I'm not going to go into what that means here, but if you see an inverted head and shoulders formation on the day chart, let me know in the comment section and tell me what you think about that. All right, that's it. I've showed my major pairs, I've shared my two minor pairs, and I've shared gold. I hope you have a great week of trading this upcoming week. And just remember, Trade small, don't be greedy, don't overtrade, don't chase the candles, let the market come to you, and you can be successful trading Forex. This is Rick Ray signing out.